Christian Novels Audiobooks, The Story of Wayne and Jean Vozzolo, The Cross Penny, episode number 87. In the morning, in the mess hall, Wayne took Mark aside. "Mark, see our newest guy with his bicycle and little bag?" "Yes." "I need you to help him build a box to hold his stuff and then get a chain and a new lock from the supplies to help him secure it to his bunk. Jean and I are planning on taking him shopping after a while, and I really don't want to lug around that bike, but it's obviously very precious to him." "Sure." "When you finish that, I want you to report to your new boss." Wayne laughed. "That would be my mama?" "That would be right. Now go feed that hungry bear of yours. I hear it growling." Wayne patted Mark on the back. "And try to wake up, would you? You look like you didn't sleep last night at all." Before Wayne could sit down to his breakfast, Matt and Jonathan intercepted him. "You got to get them both to the doc today. They could have some broken ribs. We've got pictures and are going to go all over those two sets of foster parents' cases," Matt said. "Thanks for letting me know. You guys going on any more trips today?" "Only to the office that we know of. Hope you have lots of copy paper and toner." "I think so. Something tells me I won't have much left by the time you two get through." Wayne patted both on their shoulders and they hugged him back. Wayne walked over to the five amigos. "You four make sure you don't miss the bus. Sean, Jean and I will pick you up a little early from school today, so wait for us, okay? And Colton, Mark has a little project he needs your help with, and then Jean and I will take you to get a haircut and some more clothes and shoes, okay? Come on, Colton, grab your bike and your bag and come help me work on a project." Mark motioned for Colton to follow him. "Okay, what's the project?" "Mr. V wants you to have a place where you can lock your stuff up so it'll be safe. Do you think a box about yay big would work?" Mark indicated the height and width with his hands. "Then you can put your bag in it and chain both the box and your bike to your bunk," Mark continued. Colton moved his hands about the same height and width. That just might work." They quickly found some scraps of wood, and Mark showed Colton how to measure and then cut the pieces. "Here, you hammer these two together." Mark handed him the hammer. Colton hesitated in taking it. I've never hammered before." "Well, you get to learn something new, don't you?" Mark stuck out the hammer, and Colton took it and started hammering where Mark showed him. "You did good, man. Now hammer here." Mark picked up a second nail and showed Colton where it needed to go. Soon the wooden box with hinges and a lock hasp was finished. "I think this chain will be long enough to secure your box and your bike. There's a brand new combination lock. Colton, nobody else knows this combination. It is printed on the inside of the package. Once you lock that inside your box, no one else can see it." "Mark, do you think it would be okay if I take that scrap piece of leather and a couple of different nails and borrow that little hammer hanging up over there for a few days?" "I don't see any reason why not. Yeah, go ahead." "Thanks." Colton put his treasures, including his small, well-worn bag containing well-worn clothes, a small sketchbook, pencil, his scrap piece of leather, several different sizes of nails, the hammer, and the paper with the lock combination on it inside the box. He was very careful to keep the combination out of Mark's view. "Perfect. Look at that. Grab it and let's go back to the bunkhouse. Here, I'll push your bike for you." "You go first," Colton said as he watched Mark roll his bike. Once inside the bunkhouse, Colton put the box down next to his bed, leaned his bicycle up next to it, and ran the chain through the hasp, the bunk, and the bicycle, and then locked the chain together. "Do you think they are safe now?" Mark asked. "I do," Colton answered. "I really do." "Hey, Colton, are you ready to go see what happened Saturday night in the tomato film?" Colton turned around to see Matt and Jonathan. "Tell you what, Colton," Mark explained, "I need to leave. I start working a different job today, and I never come in here because I live across the street. By the way, Colton, usually no one comes in here except the guys who live here, okay?" Colton checked the lock and chain a couple of times before he went with Matt and Jonathan. First, they took him around to see other tomato plants that were healthy. Then they took Colton out to the sprayed area that was totally roped off. "Even more plants are dead now. See how easy it is to spot everywhere the chemicals were sprayed?" Matt showed him the plants and the poison tomatoes. Jonathan snapped picture after picture. Colton looked around. This is the spot next to whatever those other weird plants were, but I don't remember the fence poles being there. They weren't. Those guys down there are busy putting up this new fence. Matthew pointed to the fence crew. It looks like someone drove all over this place. Where are the plants now? Colton asked. The same people who poisoned the tomatoes did some joyriding out here and destroyed a lot of things. And what's left of this strange produce is probably getting ready to be shipped out today. I understand, Matt. Are you two lawyers going to do something about all of this damage? Matt slapped his thighs. Yep. That's one reason we came on this trip. You through taking pictures, Jonathan? Yeah, Matt, we're good here. Okay, let's get back. I think Wayne and Jean want to take you shopping, Colton. I don't have any money. Colton, they know that. It'll be okay. What's today? Colton asked on the drive back to the buildings. October 24th. Why? Matt replied. Today's my birthday. I turn 18 today. Today, not last Saturday? Nope. Today, October 24th. Well, happy birthday, Colton, Jonathan said. Yeah, happy birthday, man, Matt said as he turned to Jonathan and whispered, Boy, that just changed a lot of things. Big time. The first thing Colton did when they got back to the building was race in the dorm and check his bicycle and box. Matt asked, Everything like you left it? Colton took a deep breath. Yeah, I think so. I guess maybe they will be okay. I think so too, said Jonathan.